To me, undercut, at least for my feeling about Bo, was how poorly he then played in that playoff game.
And I just can't let this go. I already made a whole clip talking about Bo Nix and, the whole segment as a whole. But and I told you guys I was going to make it into a separate clip. I can't let that go. I cannot let that go because it's so ridiculous. It really, really is. I just can't let it go. Bo Nix was on the road against Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Okay? And the Denver Broncos, who had no run game, no true weapons to work with, Bo Nix was literally leading that team to either be tied or take the lead at the end of halftime. He had to be the leading rusher. He had to deal with receivers who literally could not catch the ball, where they had 4 drops. And yet, despite that, he had a 93.8 passer rating and a PFF ranking of 85.2. His first ever playoff game on the road. And a touchdown pass. And the leading rusher. Compare that to Patrick Mahomes in his first ever playoff game. With a stacked roster. With Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, and a rushing offense that rushed for 180 yards against an inferior last leg Indianapolis Colts team. Patrick Mahomes had an 85.2 passer rating. That was less than Bo Nix. Had a offensive rating of 71.2. 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 0 big time throws. Bo Nix had 2 big time throws, 0 turnover worthy plays. Patrick Mahomes, 1 turnover worthy play. And had a massive run support attack. Threw for more yards. But wait, there's more. For screen passes in that playoff game, it's so low, it was dead last. -13 on screen passes. What did old Patrick Mahomes have? 31. And 8 attempts on screen passes on his first ever playoff game. Bo Nix had 1 attempt. Bo Nix had 4 yards coming from passes behind the line of scrimmage for 3 completions. Patrick Mahomes, 7 completions, 29 yards from passes behind the line of scrimmage. On passes greater than 20 plus yards, Patrick Mahomes had 0 completions, 6 attempts, 0. A 35.3 PFF passing rating on deep ball passing in his first ever playoff game. Bo Nix had 43 yards and a 64.5 rating, and of course that touchdown. Patrick Mahomes had 0 passing touchdowns. But wait, there's more. Patrick Mahomes, in his first ever playoff game, had 142 yards from yards after catch. 142 yards after the catch. Bo Nix had 30. If we could give that rate of yak to Bo Nix, he would have had a lot more passing yards too. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's unreal. Higher passer rating, actually threw a touchdown, actually had deep ball passing completions, had to be the leading rusher for his team, but did not have the benefit of 180 yards rushing. Did not get the benefit of having Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. Did not have yak monsters of 142 yards in one game. Well over half coming from yak from his passing yards. I mean, in his playoff game, under pressure, strictly under pressure, he was 7 for 10, 70% completion percentage, 106 yards, 10.6 yards per attempt, 1 touchdown, and a PFF ranking of 84.4, and a passer rating of 137.9. That's strictly under pressure in the playoff game. In his first ever playoff game. That's what Bo Nix did. What did Patrick Mahomes do under pressure? 4.8 yards per attempt. A whopping 38 yards. A 37.5 completion percentage. A PFF rating of 58.1. And a passer rating of 53.1. Under pressure. This is just, he was 8 for 12. Or 3 for 8. I mean, we're comparing apples to apples here. Both quarterbacks, when dealing with pressure in their first ever playoff game, one absolutely stepped up and dealt with the pressure significantly better, whereas Patrick Mahomes did not. One clearly had better weapons. The other one clearly did not. I mean, that's hilarious. More big time throws. Oh man, I'm glad I went through this. So yeah, in a significantly harder circumstance, with an inferior team going up against a better team on the road versus at home with an awesome team, getting the benefit of a run game, of yak, Bo Nix was still better. Bo Nix was still better. And you have the audacity to say that Bo Nix played bad in his first ever playoff game? Really? Oh, gosh, man. Oh. Just crazy to me. Nobody could watch that playoff game and say, Bo Nix just did not play good. Now, he was a problem. I mean, it's just outrageous. I mean, and it's so funny to actually really go into the true analytics of both games, and you could see the yak behind the line of scrimmage passes, what each quarterback did when the pressure got to them. I mean, it actually is really fascinating. It tells a deeper story than anyone wants to truly admit. It really does. It really, really, really does. Oh, brother. This was a funny one. This was a good one. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for this. It's going to be fun to talk about Bo Nix a lot more this coming season because there's going to be a lot to talk about. There's going to be a lot to talk about. They put a lot on this quarterback's plate. A lot. And he succeeded. He succeeded. Sean Payton did not baby this guy at all. There was no hand holding. Zero. None. He's only going to be better. There is zero chance. I'm saying it right now. Zero chance of any sophomore slump. Of any sophomore slump. Zero chance. Zero chance. And yeah, I'm taking Bo Nix over Dak Prescott. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, like, he was so hung up on that over Dak. Yeah, I'm taking Bo Nix. If I have to pick right now, undeniably. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Bo Nix? Just being a bad quarterback, man. Just not that good. Just had the three final games of the season. You know, didn't do good again in the playoffs either. Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.